Hi guys, welcome to this video about the 24-hour rain prediction. So this is specifically for a 24-hour projection, and it is North America. So it doesn't cover anything else. If you need 24-hour projection, North America, this is for you. Otherwise, it may be interesting, but probably won't help you a lot. So I'm using a lot of different apps and models. We start with the Flow X, which is basically my favorite because it integrates different models. It starts on the short term with the high resolution rapid refresh HRRR, and then goes into NAM and then to GFS, more or less seamless. So we start with the current situation, and yeah, here it doesn't show too much because the cold front is still far away. As you can see, it's close to New Orleans or something like that. And when we go a little bit closer, and we see that the cold front is about 24 hours away. So here at the end of the HRRR model, we see some intensification. That's about in, what's that? Pensacola, at least Panhandle of Florida. Some intensification, and it would be interesting to see how it develops even further, but then it switches to NAM, and NAM totally ignores this intensification and just show this school book model from northwest to southeast, and almost dissolving, disappearing. At least here in Tampa Bay where we are. So rain close to zero. Yeah, that's it. It's I really love the HRRR, even when it's not always very accurate, but at least it gives you some idea where something could happen. But NAM is totally ignoring this. This is really disappointing. So we take another model, or we check just other models. One thing is, of course, the dark sky, which I don't really know where the model comes from. Here we see the next 24 hours, and we see a little bit of light rain now. I think when we check the short-term forecast, like 1 or 2 hours, it makes some kind of radar projection. When we for everything else, it probably takes the GFS or NAM. I'm pretty sure about that. So yeah, we see some light rain, but not much. When we go to the map, we see that they show just a little bit of intensification on the Panhandle, and then more or less dissolving everything on top of us. So let's see what else do we have. Regarding animated models, there are not so many. Maybe we have something here in the Weather Earth. So I have to go to the location where we are now. So here we are, and it shows something coming very slow. The arrows are the wind arrows, and the blue is the rain, and it shows quite a lot of precipitation. So it doesn't really help a lot. The Meteo Earth as well. We go to the AccuWeather, which is really good in short-term forecast. Really short-term, that means 1 hour. It says thunderstorm tomorrow. Let's see if we see something on the hourly, what they have. Here at 11, thunderstorm, 0.2 inches. Yeah, but of course, unfortunately, the future radar which we have here doesn't cover this time frame. So you can see, so it's still too far away. No way to cover this. It's just, I think, 1 hour or 2 hours in the future, so it's not enough. So now we come to the storm radar, and hope we can load that. Yeah, here we don't have a lot. It just covers the next 4, 5, 6 hours. Yeah, I really like this model, but doesn't cover the time frame. So my last option this time is the Max Defender 8, which is another favorite of me. So let's check this one as well, and we load that. And here we have a really interesting development which we can see. We go a little bit closer into that. I have to replay it again. Hope it loads really fast. And as you can see, they have a similar thing with, yeah, like the HRRR. They have some really heavy development in the panhandle. And then after that, they have some kind of, I don't know, bow, or I don't know what that is. Maybe it's just an outflow, but I have actually never seen an outflow in a model. But maybe it's really an outflow, but also it dissolves a little bit over time, builds just a normal line, which is similar to the NAM model, but it's better integrated. I mean, when you see at the flow X, let's go back to the flow X, and as you can, I can show you again. So I mean, it's from the software, it's nicely integrated, but the models are not so much integrated, so it has a little bit of problem loading at the moment. So now we can see again here really nice, and then a really hard break from HRR into NAM. So really hard, super hard break, but here it's a much smoother migration, so you don't have this really hard break between the 18-hour and everything which is after that. Here we have a much smoother integration. It somehow looks like there might be two models. I don't know on which models this thing is relying to, but as you can see, there is no real hard break. I mean, there is some, it does somehow dissolve, but you still can see, even here, you still can see the old remainders of the bow or trough or intensification, whatever that is, outflow. And there's no really hard break. So this thing is really, I mean, there's a full hit. I mean, I don't I don't know at the moment if it will represent the future, but regarding the model, 24-hour integration is definitely the very best. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. This is absolutely 100% seamless. Even if I still like the Flow X because it has much more options that shows much more things. It also extends then into GFS, but when it comes to really hard 24-hour prediction, then this is the thing to go, I would say, at the moment. Probably I will cover that after the front went through, and I will then show how it's developed. But regarding the model, this is the thing for 24-hour, definitely. So if you have, I mean, I don't know if there are better models around, maybe, could be, I don't know everything, so would be really interesting to learn from you if you have any kind of even better models. Yeah, I'm always happy to learn everything about that, and yeah, just hope I was able to help you a little bit with that. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below. I'm always happy to talk about these things, and if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.